Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and welcome to week 2 of Illinois Relocked. As Governor Pritzker, Chicken Little, relocks down the state, and unfortunately businesses are joining the paranoia and the paranoid schizophrenia. Companies want negative COVID tests and vaccine passports in order to treat so many people as second-class citizens because we don't want to take the vaccine for a reason. I'm all too happy not to give you my money and give it to someone who's not as paranoid schizophrenic as you are. It's the fight for what was the last year of normalcy, 2019, continues.
And his opponents. From Dallas, Texas, Dallas Desperado, Dante Leon.
So here we are at the what was formerly known as Proving Ground Pro, but currently is the promotion with no name, in Petersburg, Illinois, at the Menard County Fair. We're calling it Pro Wrestling at the Menard County Fair. Well, that's the event. The former Proving Ground Pro has been mothballed, but here we are, one-on-one action. Dante Leon taking on Jake Painter. I've seen Dante Leon once or twice, but this is our first look at Jake Painter, the back-breaking artist. As countdown to the weekend of 9/11 and Joe Biden giving everything back to terrorists because I guess he's guilt-ridden in his bouts of in between his bouts of severe dementia. Continental tie-up, and Painter grabs the arm. Armbar. Dante rolls through, turns it around, and grabs the arm. Another lock. Snapmare. Off the ropes. Kick to the chest. Dante. Off the ropes. Hops over. Painter throws a drop kick. Well, lands on his side and does not knock the wind out of himself, as so many wrestlers do when they throw a drop kick and get nothing but air. As Leon kicks Painter in the face, right in the chin. Into the apron. Referee is counting. By the way, it is a 20 count. Proving Ground Pro rules still apply to this show, even though they're not calling it Proving Ground. But the rules are still in effect. And Painter leaving the pavilion area, going out onto the fairgrounds. There's a chop.
Hey, come on. Where are they going?
They're going towards that tractor. Face first into that tire wheel.
Yeah, get back.
Leon climbing the stairs of that tractor.
Kids, get back.
me. Make sure you stay back.
Axe handle off the ladder. Kids are just trying to get as close as they can to this.
Watch out, guys.
Going to the bench.
And Leon with the chop on Painter. Kids just trying to get as close as possible. I don't know what they think they're trying to do. They're gonna get run over by these guys if they're not careful. They go back into the pavilion area.
Not done. Kids, get back. I know what. Back.
Dante Leon circling the ring, getting ahead of steam. Almost runs over a kid. Gets the boot to the face of Jake Painter. Where the heck he was putting on the canvas is all messed up now. Throws him back in the ring. Well, this weekend, 9/11, the Missouri Wrestling Alliance at the South Florida Athletic Club in St. Louis. World League Wrestling in Troy, Missouri at Race Wrestling Academy. These are surprisingly the only two shows happening this weekend. Of course, the Tuesday events by IWA Unlimited in Noble, Snapmare, and Painter chopped him back. Things will get a little bit busier the last 2 weekends of September. The last weekend of September, the busiest that I know of. Painter off the ropes. Drop kick to the back. Back in the head of Dante Leon. 2 count. We'll make mention the passing of one Izzy Blackwell, who is the nephew of Jerry the Crusher Blackwell of the old AWA. That happened more than a week ago. He had was a double amputee, but he succumbed to the ravages of COVID-19. He's already pretty vulnerable due to the numerous health problems he's had over the years, the last decade or so. He had to retire in the mid-2000s. But he lost one leg and then another leg. Sad, the complications he had to deal with in the last years of his life. Also want to make mention another former wrestler as Painter was knee first into the turnbuckle. Kick to the head, double stop by Leon and cover. 2 count. Chris Sins, who retired sometime in the latter part of the 2000s, is battling kidney and liver failure and may not have much longer to live. Of course, the time that I record this commentary was Friday night. He may have passed since then, but there's no way to know until I get word. Backbreaker by Painter and only a 2 count. GoFundMe has been set up for Chris's real name, Christopher Limp. He has, since retiring from the ring, he's become a very active member of the St. Louis gaming scene. So, kind of a bad deal right there. Super kick by Dante Leon. Flying diamond cutter. And that will be it.
Winner of the match, Dante Leon.
Dante Leon victorious here in Petersburg. Winner by pinfall in 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Well, hopefully we'll see more of these two. It's not often that you see them fight on a tractor. But you saw that in this match. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a look at the weekend schedule. After the break, we will have a Zawa tag team title match. Proving Ground titles are inactive, but we're going to have a title match right here.
If you've ever wanted to be in the professional wrestling business, here's your chance now. Contact Pinfall Academy at 217-670-5151 or at pinfallacademy@gmail.com, located at 1320 South 11th Street, Springfield, Illinois. At Pinfall Academy, you can learn to be a wrestler, referee, valet, manager, anything having to do with professional wrestling. We'll teach you how to get it done. Pinfall Academy, will you be our next star?
We are going to have a Zen of Wrestling Academy tag team title match. And here comes the challengers. Not a real popular duo in Springfield, Illinois lately. All Eyes on Us, Micah Pope and Nelson Six have been giving Technicolor Wonderland over at Pinfall Wrestling a lot of problems. Victor Analog was in Decatur defending the 0-1 junior heavyweight title in a four-way ladder match.
Oh, good grief. This is family friendly.
Matt had to go at it alone against, well, in the Tony Steve Memorial Tournament, he was not able to secure a substitute partner. There was rumors circulating that he was going to reunite with Cardini as the Carnival for one night, but Cardini could not make it out, so I don't know what happened. But All Us and Us attacked, Matt Hatta attacked his knee, rendering him unable to compete in the tournament. Kind of an attempt to try to run through the tournament, having fewer opponents, which did not work. They were ousted in the second round and they got what they deserved. And here are the Zawa Tag Team Champions, the Young Guns. This is our first look at them, this duo. Damian Shooter Duchesne and 12 Gage are the members of the Young Guns. Not the first time the Zawa Tactiles have been defended here at, well, what was Proving Ground Pro. Actually changed hands at a Proving Ground event.
Is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Zawa Live Tag Team Championship. First, introducing to my left, the immortalist Micah Pope, Mile High Nelson 6, AEOU, all eyes on us.
You get out of Menard County! You get out of Menard County! You go to the county line! You get out of Menard County!
And their opponents, they are the current Zawa Live Tag Team Champions. Shooter Damien Dischain, Boomstick 12 Gauge, the Young Gun. Let's go!
Alright. Tag team titles on the line from Zawa, the Zen of Wrestling Academy. Kind of a strange story. The Channel 55, Channel 27 in Central Illinois did a story on Zawa, but they were running an event up in Oregon, which is up right up by Rockford, but they claimed it was Central Illinois. No, it's not Central Illinois, it's Northern Illinois. Anything north of I-80 is Northern Illinois, I'm telling you. Especially halfway between LaSalle and Rockford, that's way Northern Illinois. Not the central portion of the state. Anyway. Starting off, Damien Hussein. This change? Anyway, this change. Just change. I can't say it. We'll just call him Damien Shooter. Good grief. This change. I give up. Micah Pope of All Eyes on Us, start from the opposing team, and Micah stalling here in Petersburg. Good grief, let's get this match started. Next week we will feature more action from Wrestling for a Cure. Kind of stagger these out a bit. So I'm still expecting indoor attendance will be shut down at some point, which is going to suck for a lot of people, but I don't know how long they're going to do this. I know the United Center is trying to force everybody to get a negative COVID test or provide proof of vaccination. That is ridiculous. Absolutely disgusting. You know, if they want to do this garbage, I mean, it is a foolish idea to allow any sort of vaccine passports, because all that will do is create second-class citizens, the people who are refusing to get the vaccine or have natural immunity because they already had COVID. And I also know that I'm absolutely also outraged that the news media and social media are gaslighting a COVID treatment, claiming it is horse heartworm medicine, and there's clearly been nearly 6 studies on the drug on humans that shows a very high percentage of effectiveness in treating COVID-19, and it's absolutely, you know, I really am tired of these so-called medical experts from Facebook University headed up by Dumb Cluck Zuck telling us all what to think. And the CDC has been no help at all either. They're just as crooked and slimy as everybody else is, pushing the idea that the vaccine is the single solitary treatment for COVID-19 when that is an absolute lie. In fact, I remember when they claimed people taking fish cleaner to get hydroxychloroquine, but the woman who pushed that story ended up being charged with first-degree murder as she made up the story to cover for her killing her husband with it. So yeah, you can't trust the news media, and the majority of people do not trust the news media anymore. 12 Gauge tags in Damien the Shooter as Nelson 6 trying to take refuge in his corner. Nelson 6 tried to yank Damien into the corner. Blocked it, but here comes Micah Pope. As he turned his back, allowing Micah Pope to sneak up on him and nail him from behind to help his partner. Yeah, those backs of those t-shirts say 100% politically incorrect. And I have no qualms about saying things that are not politically correct either. Especially when I am so sick of the so-called woke culture. A counterculture is rising, and it will take this woke culture completely down. I promise you. All eyes on us. Double teaming Damien the Shooter in the corner. Double kick in the corner, and down he goes. And Pope goes for the cover to count. Stays in there. Young Guns, I don't believe, have been at it as professional wrestlers very long. Certainly not as long as All Eyes on Us. They are the veteran team. 12 years of activity. Well, make that 13 years of active in-ring competition. I think the Young Guns have less than 5, if that. They have no more than 5 years. Maybe just 3. I don't know. And maybe both rookies. Damien the Shooter trying to fight his way out and gets yanked down by the hair, and 12 Gauge gets taken down. It's Micah Pope. That's the referee. Get rid of Gage, and an illegal switch as Nelson 6 comes in the ring. Referee not paying attention. And apparently he hasn't noticed that All Eyes on Us have swapped places illegally. There's a body slam. Gage trying to urge his partner to rally here. Damien the Shooter kicks out at 2. And a choke on the middle rope. An attack to Micah Pope. Do want to mention also the tragic death of one Shannon Spurriel, I think it's how it's pronounced. Also known as Spurriel, Spurriel. Also known as Daphne in WCW, who's known for her screaming. Took her own life last week, despite all efforts to track her down and stop her from doing it. If you're having problems with your personal life, get counseling. Don't pretend, don't think you're ever alone. I know I kind of feel like I'm alone at times with this stupid COVID crap and having to deal with all these clowns and idiots wrecking the country and wrecking the world. But someone is out there to have your back, as Damien the Shooter with a DDT on Micah Pope. As I stated earlier, only 2 shows happening this weekend. World League Wrestling in Troy, Missouri on 9/11. Race Wrestling Academy and New Missouri Wrestling Alliance at the South Broadway Athletic Club. And there's a tag to 12 gauge. Here comes Nelson. Drop kick on Pope. Drop toe hold on Nelson 6, and Gage with a sliding clothesline in the corner. And Pope gets kicked down. Spear through the ropes. 12 gauge. Turning things around. That drop kick to the face. Goes for the cover. 2 count. All eyes on us, hoping to win tag titles here from Zawa before heading to Pinfall Wrestling Association and challenging Technicolor Wonderland for the tag titles at Day of Reckoning on September the 18th in Springfield. And now, a slap across the face by Micah Pope. What a humiliating thing there. 12 gauge kicks out. I mean, that'd be a feat if you could get a pinfall off of slapping somebody across the face. Double team maneuver, and Gage pulls Nelson 6 into the path of a charging Micah Pope, gets a spear, and now Damien the Shooter back on the apron. The Young Guns go in, take out Nelson 6, and get the pinfall. Excuse me, Micah Pope. Well, Nelson 6 was actually dumped to the outside, but these guys are matching gear, and if I can't see their hair, then I can't tell them apart. 10 minutes, 5 seconds. The Young Guns retain the tag team titles. Before I get out of here, I'll go ahead and plug them. Zawa Live, their next event, will be in Oregon, Illinois, Saturday, September 11th at Northside Barbecue. That's going way up to Rockford, by the way. Well outside our coverage area, so be warned. Zawa Live on Facebook if you're looking for them. So that will do it for this edition of PWCI this week. I'm Matt, consider the Crime Fighter. Next week we're going to have more matches from Wrestling for a Cure. We'll have some more from this promotion at some point, but we're going to rotate things around. But until next time, have a good night, everybody.